Lower my seat a little bit. Hi, friends. Welcome in on a Sunday afternoon. It is good to have y'all with me. What's going on, everybody? Let's see. We've got a few folks here joining us on the chat. It's always good to have y'all with us. Let's see. Steve is around, and Matt is here, and Tom, and Arrow, and Steven, and Jimmy. And who else? Soggy Tom. Good morning, Soggy. Lefe is here, and Katja. Greetings, Katja. Lefe, how is Stockholm? One of my favorite cities. Don is with us, and Bill C is here. And all right, rock and roll, y'all. Richard Elliott, greetings. Brownfinger, keeping it brown today. What's up? Ray is here also, so now we can start. Hi, Ray. We're here. Lefe, 61 Fahrenheit, warm and nice. That's about what it is here. It's gorgeous today where we are, and we're having a good time. Megan will be around in a few minutes. Busy time of year, isn't it, y'all? We're just motoring right along. Hi, Amartya. Thank you for being a fan. Good to see you. And Anders and Glenn. Rock on, y'all. John is here from Long Island. And he would love to see some Anthony Phillips. Is Anthony Phillips one of the original Genesis folks? I think I accepted something from our recommendations channel with Anthony Phillips in it. And we'll get to some of that, I do believe. Awesome. Ray says yes, yes, yes. Okay, I got that. I got that right. I can't believe it. Hi, Meg.
Hi.
Megan is coming in.
I apologize
in the
for
side
my
door
tardiness.
here. All right. There she is. There she is. She's going to keep me honest. That's right.
I will try.
Yeah, Arrow was saying a great week of music last week. It really, really was. I was really pleased with all of the music that kind of came in this past week. We struggled quite a bit with trying to figure out which song to do for Memorial Day. I don't know if y'all remembered this back on Monday. We did Motorhead, 1916, I should say.
1916.
The most un-Motorhead song that Motorhead maybe ever did.
It is so poignant.
What a beautiful tune.
And
Lemmy made me
beautiful.
cry, practically, y'all. That was a gorgeous,
Lemmy
gorgeous
made me tear up, for sure.
tribute. What's up,
Hi,
y'all?
everybody. I'm seeing all the hi, Megs. Hi.
They're just here for you.
No, that's
Really?
not true.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just your warm-up act.
No.
I mean, I come up here and I juggle, a few things. I light my hair on fire or
He's
something.
the guy with
and
all
say,
the info. Not
and
me.
now, the main attraction. All
No,
right. It's
no,
true.
No.
Come on.
No.
Yeah, Motorhead on Monday. That was a really poignant and perfect song to do. Hi, Guitar Channel. Yeah, a sad song in a major
Sad
key.
song in major.
It's
Yeah.
funny how that works, doesn't
I
it?
love that.
Yeah, funny how that works.
I love that.
All right. On Tuesday, friends, I did a fan favorites video for our Patreon over, I guess, on Patreon, right? Thank Doug. And this time we did our favorite movie themes, and it was
Yeah.
a really enjoyable,
Not themes, but like
scores, like soundtrack.
film score.
Yeah, like not
Not
songs,
soundtrack.
songs from movies. Like, we're talking John Williams
Yeah.
and Henry Mancini and Morricone, and Hans Zimmer and all of the greats, and so that was a whole heck of a lot of fun. We had, I think,
Yeah,
8 or
it was.
9 different tunes. Some of the movies I have seen, some of them I have not seen. But that was great. That's available over on Patreon for y'all as our latest fan favorites, and that fan favorites has our new intro and outro on
I'm
it
really short.
as well.
I felt too tall with the chair the way it was before. And
You're fixing your chair?
So I
Okay.
put it down a titch, but then I felt like I was too short.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure it out.
She's just adjusting things.
Sorry.
They're
apologies.
asking, did we listen to Duel of the Fates by John Williams? No, we listened to 2 by John Williams. We listened to the main theme from Star Wars.
Yes.
Right? That one was in there. And we listened to the theme from Schindler's List, which, think of the same composer and all of the, such drastically different songs.
Yes.
He's one of the best, isn't he? So that's available for y'all on Wednesday. We did some.
Leffe, you and I both have the good taste, I think.
That's right.
Yes.
It's true. That was Leffe's original
Because
suggestion as well.
That's
right.
Schindler's List theme was Herr Leffe's suggestion, and it didn't quite have the votes to get through to the final
Meg made it through
episode, and so it was my Meg's choice.
Yeah.
Because and what's funny about it is I didn't even know that it had been submitted as a nomination. I had already picked it as what I was going to do.
You're like, this is what's going to happen.
Leffe,
you picked the exact same video.
The exact same video
It's true.
of, and I can't think of her name, but the woman who plays English horn, but couldn't continue like a professional career doing it because of an illness or neuromuscular
condition.
Yeah, and so she had the opportunity to play. Have y'all seen this video? It's incredible. She had the opportunity to play with, I don't remember, was it a Danish orchestra?
I think so.
And it's so moving, and it makes me cry when I watch it.
Paul is asking if I have seen Across the Universe. We've both seen that movie, right? That's the movie with all the Beatles songs in it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's an excellent movie.
Yeah, it's really cool how they weave together all of those songs to make that movie work. That was great. Let's see, what else did we do? We did Beds Are Burning from Midnight Oil on Wednesday. We haven't been able to sleep since because our beds are burning.
Well, it's good messaging.
It is a good message.
From them.
And
I love that band.
sadly,
Awesome.
their message of activism is still needed
More
and
important
heeded,
than ever.
right? Indeed.
Yeah.
Thursday was Cream, a throwback Thursday. We did White Room by this original power trio, Cream,
Yep.
and that was great. And then we finished up Metal from Pink Floyd on Friday. I did all of the first side.
Yes, W. Sheffers.
Of
Thank you, Leffe.
I did all of side one of Metal,
That was awesome.
and I really enjoyed it. A Pillow of Winds, the second song on that side, was really sort of soft and beautiful, and I'm still singing along. I think I'm singing the blues with Seamus. I had never heard that, y'all.
Seamus is
I can't
great.
believe that they got an actual dog to be on the record. I hope that dog got some good residuals from that performance.
I hope that dog got lots of tasty
Co-songwriting
treats.
credit.
Lots of tasty treats as a thank you.
Yeah. Fred
Service.
is asking, out of all the bands you've listened to, which are your favorites? Holy crap, what a question.
Boy.
What a question. How much time do we have?
Right?
It's hard to say.
How
it
about
really-
this? Like
I'd almost have
bands
to
that you-
segment it.
Maybe like let's do it this way. Like bands you had never heard of before, and now you're like, I listen to them all the time.
Yeah, so-
because I was exposed to them via the work I'm doing.
Yeah, Ray, we'll get to Camel as well. But if of all of the bands, let's see, a band that I had never heard of before starting the channel that I now like really, really enjoy, I think the first thing that comes to my mind is Marillion. I have fallen in love with those guys. They're just enough rock and roll and just enough prog. And Steve Rothery is an unbelievable guitar player, and Pete on bass, and I got a chance to talk with the lead singer, and they're just wonderful. Great band. I love Wobbler.
Big Train. Oh, Wobbler's really
Big
good.
Train, Wobbler.
Yeah.
I didn't know Big Train existed before I started this channel. I've really enjoyed their music. That's kind of my where I fit in. Of course I love Yes, but I knew that Yes existed. So a lot of these bands, Rush, like
I was gonna say you have found a lot of enjoyment in Rush that I don't think you had like at all tapped into
for
prior.
sure. And to Ray's point, yesterday I did our latest
Extended play.
that's
lounge.
it, extended play lounge. Thank you.
over on our Patreon.
Thank
Those
you.
are Doug's
Take it,
full.
Meg.
Those are Doug's full album.
Yeah.
Listens.
We
Full
did
album
the
videos.
Snow Goose by Camel, and I had heard a couple of songs off of the first side,
Yeah.
but I never heard the whole album. I had the vinyl, and that's a special album, friends. I really, really grooved with Camel yesterday.
I'm looking forward to watching the video because I
Yeah.
haven't had a chance to yet, and
Beautiful.
you've been really enthused about, or not? What's the word I'm looking for? It's one of your favorites that you've done so far. One of your
Their
extended-
music just fit right in with my preconceived bias and everything that I love, and it fit right in. Plus, I had a really good narrative about what the story was doing, so I could follow along in real time, and sort of, I felt like I was a storyteller a little bit. Just a great band and an album. Awesome. Let's see, like who else is in here? Have you heard Gentle Giant's music? Yes, I have. Most of my Gentle Giant reactions and content is over on Patreon, actually. I've done Freehand, the entire album, here on YouTube, but I think everything else that I've done by Gentle Giant, which has been several, has been over on our Patreon. I've got access to a bunch of scores from Gentle Giant, and so we've done several behind the score episodes where I'm reacting to something with a with the sheet music.
Yeah.
So yeah, Gentle Giant, they're a unique band. Awesome. Let's see. Did we get through? I think we told them what the whole thing we did last week was. So now they're wondering what we're doing this week. Yeah?
Yeah.
We've made them wait 12 minutes. We might as well start
Let's
telling
jump
now.
in.
I know you all have questions. We'll get to those, but I want to say
Yeah.
what we've got going on this week. And it's a big week for us. There will be a normal week of episodes, but Megan and I don't think we're going to be premiering episodes this week because we're going to be traveling. It's June, and just like last year in June, it's Doug's Across America with Megan, and we're heading out tomorrow, and we're going to be gone for more than a week. And it's what you do when the academic year has come to a close, and it's kind of the beginning of summer. What do? You have to go check in on the aunts and uncles and the parents and the nieces and nephews and all sorts of different stuff. So we're making kind of a loop of a few family members we haven't seen in several years that we're going to get a chance to see again. And so what I have done, friends, this past week, in addition to doing these new episodes this past week, I've also been preparing in advance all of the videos that you're going to see this week. And this coming week are all going to be throwback episodes. These are going to be previously recorded reactions that I have done some new intros and outros for, and I'm bringing them to YouTube. So let's tell them what they've won, shall we?
Yes,
All right.
indeed.
Okay, tomorrow on Monday, I believe this one was originally from K-Machine, who is our administrator over on our Discord, and it was in the fan favorites several months ago. We're going to some Liquid Tension Experiment, LTE, for a Metal Monday, a proggy Metal Monday, and the song is going to be called Key to the Imagination.
Yeah.
So that's going to be great tomorrow. Liquid Tension Experiment is a super band. Those guys can flat out play. Pedro likes it, and if Pedro and DP likes it as well, so we're in business, y'all.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Jenny Penrose is in favor.
Key to the Imagination is coming up tomorrow.
You did do Terrapin Station.
I did.
Yes, that's on the channel.
Yeah, I did Terrapin Station. Yeah. The Key to the Imagination. Paul with Tony Levin. They're just, it's unbelievable. John Petrucci on guitar. We got a great Metal Monday for y'all tomorrow.
Yes, indeed.
On Wednesday, check this out. y'all. You want to watch this. You want to watch this one. We haven't done a proper Woman Wednesday in a hot second.
It's been way too long.
Right? Ooh, James is telling me When the Water Breaks by LTE. I'll have to take a look at that.
Oh,
Thank
cool.
you, thank you. But we haven't done a proper Woman Wednesday in a long time. And I'm going to the Flying Dutchman from, who is it? Tori Amos.
Yeah.
I heard this during March for our fan favorites. When we were featuring, International Women's Month,
Yeah.
and music by our favorite women musicians. And this one was one from Tori Amos that I had never heard before because it didn't make her her original debut album. It was left off. It was like a B-side, I think, for one of the singles. And then
I didn't know that.
when they
you probably mentioned that before. I'm not remembering.
And when
that.
they
Cool.
did like an anniversary edition of it, an extended edition sometime later, they ended up including it.
Okay.
It's just her. She's on the piano. She does the vocals, and she did all of the orchestration. And it's a digital, I think, orchestra, and it's breathtaking, y'all. And there's an interesting story behind it with how she came up with it. And so tune in on Wednesday for some Tori Amos. It's really, really fascinating and good stuff.
So good.
Yeah, and so on Thursday, I'm not going to leave y'all hanging on a Thursday.
We'll bring Kate Bush back too.
For sure,
Yeah.
Absolutely. The Throwback Thursday this week is music by Kansas, and it's Dust in the Wind. You're welcome.
I love it.
Y'all. Not the brand new EPL, but the EPL before that. No, that was Physical Graffiti by Led Zeppelin. The EPL before that was Point of No Return by Kansas. And the only song that I had heard from that one was Dust in the Wind. And I know it's one of their best known tunes. So we are bringing that one to y'all on Thursday.
And if you want to see Doug's full reaction to that full album, that is over on our Patreon. Patreon.com/Doug Helvering. Yeah.
Leffe, this is the studio version. So this is the same. I did the studio version when I did the extended play lounge episode. Yeah. So we got some Kansas coming up on Thursday.
Yes, indeed.
And so just like I told you that Kansas was a couple of EPLs ago, the other one that I did was Physical Graffiti from Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Well, guess what song I'm going to do from that album? I'll wait. There's only one choice. What's the best song from Physical Graffiti by Led Zeppelin?
Oh, there could be, some variant.
No, there is a right answer, I think. I think there's a right answer. Now they're getting... Oh, Dexter is talking about some stuff.
Dexter,
Thank you.
thank
And Jimmy
you.
has the right answer. Thank you, Jimmy. Kashmir.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing on Friday, y'all.
So Dexter,
Thank you, Dexter.
White Queen live at Hammersmith. Hey, write that down because
Have I done that one before?
put that in the notes here.
Sure.
Because I think that's a really good idea.
Let's see.
I don't
Queen?
think have you done White? Did you do White Queen? Maybe
I'm
you
not
did.
sure.
I can't remember.
But that's live.
Yeah, live at Hammersmith
1975.
1975.
I enjoy. Okay, Janine is our resident Queen guru who manages all my Queen output, and Janine
you
says
have
no,
not.
so I
Okay.
haven't done that one yet.
Thank
Okay,
you, Janine. Okay.
Awesome.
And thank you, Dexter. Huge thanks to you for your support. We really, truly appreciate that. And that is actually one we've talked about doing and just haven't gotten around to it yet,
I think so.
apparently. Because
Yeah.
I had thought we had done it.
Queen
I'm glad
is
that we've
definitely
now
in the
been reminded
rotation.
that no, we have not.
The Queen's definitely in the rotation. We'll get back to
Absolutely.
Queen several
Absolutely.
times, I think,
yeah.
still coming up. But yeah, so on Friday, I'm going to end the week with my reaction to Kashmir from Physical Graffiti by Led Zeppelin. This comes from our extended play lounge where I listened to the entire double album of Physical Graffiti. And of course, I had heard Kashmir before, but I hadn't really given it the critical listen that it
Yeah.
deserves. So that's coming up on Friday. What a week!
And you can see the
Right?
whole album, his reaction and commentary on the whole album over on our Patreon.
It's true.
Patreon.com/Doug Helvering. Any from the $5 tier on up, it's available.
I mean, we've got Liquid Tension Experiment.
Thank you, Arrow, for putting the link in the chat.
The new EPL is a Snow Goose from Camel. We've got Tori Amos with the Flying Dutchman, Kansas, Dust in the Wind, and then Zeppelin with Kashmir. What a week!
What a week!
It's gonna be
indeed.
fun.
It's awesome.
Yeah, we're
Loving
gonna be driving and out all week, all across the middle of the country, and
Yeah, so folks who patrons and folks who are on our Discord will probably be popping in on Daily Doug Radio to spin some tunes while we're driving, some road trip songs and stuff. So so stay tuned and keep an eye out for us, because maybe you can help provide some good tunes for us to drive along to.
I'm looking here. DP is asking about some Altesia and Exit Initia. I know it's been about a year since I talked to those guys.
Yeah.
I don't
wow,
have.
it has been that long.
I don't have them on the schedule for June. But I'll try to get back to them as soon as I am able to.
Yeah.
Soggy Tom is reminding me that the Hamburger Concerto by Focus is on the master list. I also do not have them settled or scheduled for June, but we'll do our best to get those guys back in.
I do love Tori's rendition of Chris Isaac's Wicked Game. It's really good.
Have I heard that?
I don't know.
I don't think I've heard that.
It's really good.
I think I would enjoy that.
There's also, who's the singer who does, there's another singer who does a rendition of that is really beautiful.
I can't remember.
I can't remember who that is. I'll have to look it up.
VFD is asking for the rest of OK Computer. Yeah, that's not going to be too long.
Yeah.
I'm hoping this month, here in a few weeks, maybe later in the month. It depends on our schedule.
Yeah.
We've still got a few things. Like once we get back, we might have to go right back out again and do some other stuff. Maybe I'll be recording some episodes on the road. I might just have to. I might just stop, at a rest stop. I'm like, hey, y'all, it's a Daily Doug. We're coming to you from mile marker 340 on the Ohio Turnpike. I've got a good one for you today, y'all. You never know.
Oh my gosh.
We'll see what we can do.
That's funny. Radar Love, Golden Ear. Yeah, we might listen to that in the car.
I do have a
road
couple
trip
of
song.
other things. Oh, thank you.
Amartya Sen.
Look at
Love
that.
the content. Any Opeth soon, maybe. Thank you so much for the donation.
Right.
And Opeth needs to come back, make another appearance soon. Thank you.
Another person was asking about another band from Australia called Ni Obliviscaris. Is that how you say these guys?
I pronounce it Ne Obliviscaris.
Ne Obliviscaris.
I
believe that's
do
going to be a
this
Metal
Latin,
Monday.
Latin pronunciation.
Before too long, y'all. Black
else
Rose
did
by
I see?
Motet. All right.
Moody Blues. Am I remembering? Did you do something recently over on the Patreon from Moody Blues, or am I making that up? Was there an EPL?
They were in a
perhaps?
poll for the EPL, but they didn't win.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the next Moody Blues album won't be too long. It's time for us to get back around and continue on. We're doing the Moody Blues albums in order, so we'll get back to one of those as well. NXS, how could I forget NXS? They're from Australia as well.
Yes.
We might just have to do a whole Australian week.
That'd
We've
be
done
cool.
some Caligula's Horse in the past. Maybe we could do like different parts of the world on different weeks
I
during
like
the
that
summertime.
idea.
That'd be fun.
Someone, Matt Bishop is saying
Men at
something
Work is
about
from Australia.
keeping with the Dutch theme. Oh, that's right, Men at Work too. We could have a really freaking great week with an Australia week. I think it'd be really fun to.
And the Gizzard and his Lizard Wizard.
Right.
They're from down there. We should just do that. That'd be fun.
Tommy Emmanuel is from Australia.
Cool. Rock and roll. Yeah, so that's what we got going, friends. Oh,
New York would be fun.
Another thing to let y'all know, something that I let drop on my social media this week and here in a community post on YouTube is that, guess who has a new album coming out? What? I better look behind me and see. Yeah, this guy. How about that?
This guy right here.
It doesn't come out for a couple of weeks. It's going to come out on the 17th of this month.
Yeah.
But it's called Meditations Volume 1, and it's being released by Aphoria Music. And here's what I did. I've done these meditative style piano pieces over the last few years, and our friend John was talking to me, and he says, we need some new ones. Because we got Aphoria back and going again, and after taking some time off, he's like, would you record some new meditations for me? And I said, sure. So that's what I did. These are improvised. So what I do is I'm actually, these are all newly recorded. And they're all recorded here right in my studio with my keyboard. And it's done digitally to get the good piano sound. And John has done the mastering on that, and they sound great.
Oh, they're beautiful.
And we've got 5 tracks.
Beautiful.
They're each between like 10 and 15 minutes, and it's about an hour's worth of music.
Yeah.
And what I do is just sit down and I kind of think and I meditate on a general style or an image or what I want to be focused on, and then I just start and just go, and
what happens.
yeah, and I'm really proud of it. So I'm looking forward to share that with y'all. So look for that here in a couple weeks. It'll be streaming only. It's not going to be like a CD or anything, but it'll be available for streaming and available via Aphoria as well. So looking forward to that. Meme Lord is asking, am I still contemplating doing a prog rock? Well, I am interested in writing a prog tune. I just still haven't had a chance to do it. I just have been so busy. That takes time. The meditations are improv, so I can take like an hour, like once a day in the evening when it gets kind of quiet, and just play a little bit. And if I like that one, I can include it. If I don't like it, I'll try again another time. But writing the stuff, that takes some time for me. So I'm hoping maybe while we're on vacation and out and roaming and driving all over the place, I can generate some ideas. I think I've got text for it that I'm writing that's pretty much done.
I've seen the text. And
thanks, Janine.
So we'll see you, Janine. He's on a really good track, text-wise, lyrics-wise for it. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Channeling my inner Marillion for this one. I think it's going to be good, y'all. David Gom is saying, who do you think the best keyboard player? Holy crap.
Oh, boy.
He's going with John Lord. That's not a bad option, y'all. I don't know. When I think of keyboard players, Tony Banks comes to mind. Just a wizard on the keys. Rick Wakeman comes to mind. I love Bruce Hornsby.
Yes. Yes.
So when it comes to piano stuff, I mean, and keyboard stuff, I'm good friends with Jordan Rudess, who is like one of the top keyboardists in the world.
Oh yeah, he's fantastic.
They're all great.
There's mention I see in the chat here of Keith Emerson. Yes, indeed.
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
So one more time, friends. Here is an update.
John Frantic for Brown Finger.
Hey.
My favorite as well. Favorite pianist.
John can tickle those ivories, y'all.
John's freaking brilliant.
And they're not even itchy.
I mean,
just tickle them all day long.
Absolutely brilliant. So amazing. And there's something about
David Sanchez is great.
Yes,
a great
indeed.
keyboard player. Good call.
There's something about John when he plays. It's almost like he's like a portal, and you can he emotes when he plays, and when you are in the room while he's playing, you can feel it's palpable, and even to see it via video, to see him play, you can sense that it's like
great stuff.
Emotion comes through. Amazing. He's absolutely incredible.
Let's remind people what we've got going this week. Monday, Liquid Tension Experiment, and their song called Key to the Imagination. The latest EPL. I'm not doing a new Patreon video this Tuesday because we'll be driving, but I got it done early. And so that's the Snow Goose from Camel, so that's available for y'all. We're going to Tori Amos on Wednesday with the Flying Dutchman for a Woman Wednesday. Kansas, Dust in the Wind on Thursday, and then Kashmir from Led Zeppelin is on Friday. It's as good as I can do, y'all.
We have a friend who's popping in from Cyprus.
Hey!
Hello to you there. That's awesome. Arrow, thank you for putting the Patreon link in the chat. Cyprus/Greece. Our favorite restaurant to go to is a Greek place in Philadelphia. And
very good. Very good.
Oh my God, so good. So good.
Awesome.
So good.
Thank y'all. Well, patrons, I will be kind of popping in and out, so watch for me on the Daily Doug Radio this week. We've also got our new bumpers available. Ray did an awesome job on our new Daily Doug Radio bumpers for our Discord members.
So good.
So if you're listening along, you're listening, and it's like, here, this song, and this person puts in this song, this person puts in this song, and then somebody puts in a bumper. And then between songs, it's like, patron-inspired, Doug-powered. Daily Doug Radio. It's awesome.
It's so great.
It makes me sound, Ray made me sound better than I do.
Yeah, you and Ray collaborated on that, and Ray was like, if you give me record some sound bites like that, and I'll take them and run with them, and run with them he did. They're so elevated them. Oh, for sure. So good.
A couple other things are happening, y'all. We just passed 290,000 subscribers. It's not going to be long.
That's incredible.
We're going to get to the big 300.
Oh my gosh.
That's going to be great.
We love you all. That it's
we do.
Speechless.
For sure.
We appreciate you all so much. The support is amazing. It's really incredible.
Also have some
thank you, Richard Elliott. Appreciate it.
Excuse me. Some new intros and outros that we're going to be introducing over the next month, I think. They'll be kind of trickling in. The little opening, it's the Daily Doug, right? With me singing it. We've updated that. We're updating to Daily Doug 3.0 right around our 600th episode.
It's a great upgrade.
And we're getting close to 300,000 subscribers, and that little avatar of mine has worked wonders for us for a couple years, but we're just updating some visuals and everything. So take a look at those when they come out. I believe that the Kashmir one coming up on Friday will be kind of the first time. No. Maybe it's going to be after that. I think it's going to be in a couple weeks.
I think it's a couple weeks
that we'll start rolling those out. So look for those as they come, y'all. Awesome. Is there anything else that I'm forgetting?
I don't
know.
Think so.
Our subscribers, we're getting close to 600. We got the stuff for the stuff for the week.
One more
Liquid
time?
Tension Experiment, Camel, Tori Amos, Kansas, and Led Zeppelin.
Camel.
Those, the EPL, the new EPL.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Those are our musicians this week.
Yeah.
And they're pretty great. We will be with you
Camel came out. Was that yesterday?
Yeah, it's just out. But that's for our patrons.
That's on the Patreon.
We will, I think, be with y'all next Sunday. I'm not sure if the time is going to be changed or not, because we'll be, coming. Yeah, I'm not sure where we'll be.
Yeah, we'll figure. We'll have to
but
figure
we
it out.
are going to be going to a concert this week, and I think we both are excited to see Jackson Brown.
Love Jackson
again.
Brown.
This will be, I think, both of us, I think, our 6th or 7th time.
It's always a good show.
One of my favorites.
We were
One
talking
of
with
my favorites.
we were talking with a friend this morning who has been to see Jackson 7 times. He told me he was telling you that he'd been to see Jackson Brown 7 times, and I said I think that Doug has seen him close to about the same number of times.
It's
we
always
really
a special
Jackson
evening.
Brown.
Always a special evening with
Always.
Jackson.
Never fails.
So yeah, we're looking
Every
forward
time.
to seeing family this week, putting some miles on the car, going to see a concert, and then we'll touch base with y'all again on Sunday and let you know what we've got going for next week. And we'll hit the ground running. It may be a little bit more of throwbacks in the following week because I don't think I'm going to have a whole lot of time to do new episodes. So it's June, y'all. So just hang tight with me, and we'll keep you going with
we're
stuff.
We're gonna get some good content out to you no matter what. So
What's up, Peter?
Good
morning.
Cat woke me up.
Peter's all the way in Sydney, Australia.
I'm sorry. That
Thanks,
your cat
Pedro.
woke you up. Thank you, Pedro.
Council members, we have a council hangout. Not this coming Saturday, but the following Saturday. So keep in mind the 17th. It's not this week, but the following week is when we will be together next.
We'll post a Zoom link for that soon.
Woo!
I think I already created an event for it.
For that, good.
On the Discord.
Good.
So, yeah.
Well, we're going to have to find some distilleries while we're going out this week and see if we can buy some fun, good stuff.
Gotta try to get some Blantons while we're in Kentucky.
Yeah, so we will be in Kentucky. Actually, we're seeing Jackson Brown in Louisville.
I love
Louisville?
that you say
Louisville.
It's Louisville.
Louisville?
It's Louisville.
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 Okay.
There you go.
It's kind of like Knoxville, Nashville, Louisville.
No.
Sevierville.
Sevierville. That's one of my favorite town names in the entirety of this country. That and Possum Grape, Arkansas.
I've been
love
through there.
That. Yes,
I've been through there.
been.
That was a fun stoplight.
Sevierville.
Right through there.
Sevierville's that's Tennessee, right?
I think so.
And there's another one that's really funny.
Asheville?
No.
Oh.
I love Asheville.
Yeah.
Oh. I love
Wish we could go to Asheville.
Me too.
Sometime. We've been to Asheville a few times.
Yeah. Getting lucky in Kentucky.
That is right. Is that true, Tom?
What happened? Wait, where are
I'm
you
not
at?
even going to go for that one.
Louisville.
No. Tom is letting us know about a special little place in Pennsylvania.
That's funny, Tom.
Yeah.
Tom goes, yes.
Yeah.
Peter does his yep.
Oh my goodness.
I love it.
I
Sevierville.
have to take the detour around that place.
Sevierville is Sevierville. Sevierville.
It's not. It's like southeast of Knoxville.
I feel like it's
Knoxville,
close to
sorry.
Pigeon Forge.
Close to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, y'all.
Yes.
Amen. Greg is saying Pat Metheny. Yeah, there's so many great bands and musicians that we are trying to keep,
Friends
juggling,
Lake, Indiana.
and everything. So it's a good challenge for us to try to meet every week. But I think we've got a good one for y'all this week.
We'll have more Genesis.
Yeah, Liquid Tension Experiment with Key to the Imagination for Metal Monday. Tori Amos with the Flying Dutchman on Wednesday for a Woman Wednesday episode. Dust in the Wind from Kansas on Thursday.
Yeah.
And then Kashmir from Led Zeppelin on Friday. Y'all, it's going to be great.
Steven says we need to come to Orkney. You would get some really cool shots next to a road sign. I can't really say without sounding rude over here.
The Scots have the best sounds.
I'm ready.
Signs.
We need to go to Orkney and let's just get there. Let's get there.
Doug Con in
Leffe,
Orkney.
we both like the ABBA. Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Rock and roll.
See, Doug does too.
I love it. It's great.
You heard it here.
Yeah.
Sorry, Pedro.
We travel really well together. Normally, I'm the one that spouts crazy stuff just trying to make her laugh. That's kind of the way that we travel. We make fun of the other people on the road
We're
from the privacy of our own car, you know?
We don't make fun of people.
I do.
Well,
at least I
sometimes.
think stuff.
We work well in a car together. Like we both grew up in families that took long road trips, and so
We grew up in the middle of nowhere. You had to drive 3 hours just to get someplace.
So we're good in a car.
Yeah.
Pedro, Marsha.
People asking for some more
funny.
Joni Mitchell. People asking for some more
yeah.
Ren.
Ren, I saw that too, and I wanted to say we'll definitely get to some more Ren for sure.
Yeah.
Joni Mitchell. I just wish, like, I wish that people would watch them when we do a Joni Mitchell video on this channel.
Yeah.
But you know what though? I feel like that's not going to stop us
Nah.
from doing more Joni Mitchell.
Nah.
We'll have Joni on the channel again because we love her music so much. She's incredible. Absolutely amazing.
I think it's time for us to have our lunch,
yeah,
and
that sounds good.
and we've got to get our stuff together because we're hitting the road tomorrow. So the rest of the day, we're making sure that we've got the hatches are battened and all that sort of stuff. I know. Okay, so one more time, friends. Here's what we've got going for you this week: liquid tension experiment. Key. I can't even read my own writing. Key to the imagination. The Snow Goose from Camel is the new EPL.
Over on our Patreon.
Yep, and the Flying Dutchman from Tori Amos is on Wednesday. Is on Wednesday.
Yep.
Kansas Dust in the Wind, and
Thursday.
that EPL is available on Patreon, and then the Led Zeppelin Kashmir and Physical Graffiti is available in its entirety
Whole album
on Patreon
over on
as
the Patreon.
well. I stay busy, y'all. If
Yes, indeed.
if I don't do my work on a daily basis, then I just
he gets twitchy.
I do. I'm like,
He's like, what? If I'm not working,
put me to work. Do something. Yeah. We're going to enjoy seeing our family, Matt, and it's going to be great to kind of get a break from the daily grind.
I hope it will, Pedro.
The
I
Kashmir
hope it
is
will.
the
Thank
studio
you.
version. I was listening to the studio recording for that reaction. MRA is that. Yeah, Ray, I am non-stop. If I ever stop, then I'll just, what are you going to do? Pedro say, don't burn out. We do try to keep a pretty healthy life-work balance. Working from home has saved so much time and energy just from going out and commuting here and there and there and all sorts of different places, you know? So there's flexibility in that. And don't worry, if I ever think like I'm burning out, then I'll take some time, you know, but we're doing okay. What do you got?
Hey friends, before we go, I'm going to put a link in the live chat here. There's a new, every Sunday we're coming out with new Aphoria videos.
Arrow's got you.
Ah, thank you, Arrow. So that's the link to Aphoria there in the live chat. We're youtube.com/@Aphoria. And we do have a new, it's APHORIA. And we have a new video out today. The image
What did John do
with
this
it is kind of one of those like liminal type images, but it's 3 hours of like tranquil air vent
Awesome.
sound. So, and I think I put
Something to sleep to.
I put in the I actually put a comment on the video. I said I need to get one of those headbands that have headphones in them that you can wear when sleeping, like they're comfortable to wear while sleeping.
Oh, so you could hear inside the headband.
Yep.
That's smart.
Because I feel like the air vent and sound would be
Keep my hair from going, like that. I wake up and my hair's like, hey, but I can't even get it doing right.
I feel like it would be really nice to listen to. It's just a steady, smooth sound. And the other thing I wrote here is I think it'd be great to put on and like close your eyes and listen to while you're on a plane maybe, or in a train, or there are a lot of people around you, because it's for me listening to this particular track from Aphoria, I close my eyes and have that in my ears, and it feels kind of expansive, to like you're hearing air circulating, and so it makes me breathe easier, breathe more freely. So I really like it a lot.
Awesome.
It's just 3 hours of, it's perfect to sleep to. Yeah.
Awesome.
Or meditate even, block the world out, study, work.
Sometimes you need some metal
Study
music.
sound that would block all other sounds
Sometimes
out.
you need some acoustic music, and sometimes you need some meditative music. There
Absolutely.
is a piece for every mood, isn't there?
Or just found sound,
Yeah.
air vent sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or a fan.
Yeah, Ray, I love my new
Having a
earbuds.
fan in the
My
room.
Status Audio earbuds. They're great,
Yeah.
and they're so we'll have those. I'll have those with me on our trip as well. They're
100%.
great for
We kind of share them because
Yeah.
they actually, earbuds never fit right in my ears, but these ones do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not just saying it because we did a promo for them. It's actually true. Ask Doug.
their noise
tried
canceling technology
bunch of
is
different-
quite amazing, and you can EQ it with the app. I'm
Mm-hmm.
pointing to my hand like my hand's a phone. You have your app, and you can EQ it together. That's really cool. Yeah, so give those guys a shot. Status Audio, that was great working with them recently.
Absolutely.
I think it's time for lunch.
I think so too.
Yeah, thanks, y'all. This is going to be a great
Oh,
week. Oh, sure. what
Eric
you got?
Anderson says, still nothing better than rain to put you to sleep. We've got a bunch of different rain videos on our Aphoria channel if you want to check them out, because we have some really nice ones
Awesome.
that are lovely to fall asleep to. That was our dryer buzzing. Sorry about that.
My laundry done?
But yes, look up Aphoria, because we've got some good
Awesome.
rain and river videos. I love the sound of like a river running. We have a couple waterfall
Got lots of stuff.
videos. There's one actually that I sleep to a lot, and I think it's got, I don't know, like I think 90% of the views for this are the small waterfall
Mm-hmm.
video. I think 90% of the views for that are me, because I fall asleep to that all the time.
Most nights.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great to stay busy, and it's great to be able to share all of our work with all of you. So thanks for being with us on this Sunday. It's a beautiful day, and we're going to go get some lunch and then start packing for our big trip. So,
Armor Ray, if you're asking about the videos that we're talking about, like river sounds, waterfall, and whatever, those are on our on the channel that Doug and I are both involved with, Aphoria, on YouTube. APHORIA. You can look that up.
Yep, and thank you, Arrow. The album is going to be coming out on
Yeah.
Saturday. I'll say more about that next week when it's going to be really up and ready.
Your album?
Yeah.
Not this Saturday.
The biggest news of the week, Doug Calvin will have an album out soon, right?
Is it?
It's not this Saturday, it's a week from Saturday.
Yeah, on the 17th.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Okay, Coleman, Trebor, wants
Thank
a
you,
summary.
Arrow, for putting the link to Aphoria in the chat.
One last summary, then off we go, y'all.
Okay.
It's liquid tension experiment. They're experimenting with tense liquids. These are professionals. Professionals. They know what they're doing. And they have the key to the imagination. That is up tomorrow.
So
I
funny.
call them as I see them.
Okay,
y'all.
keep going. Keep going.
On Tori Amos has a friend who's a Dutchman who likes to fly. So it's the Flying Dutchman on Wednesday from Tori Amos. And then what happens on Thursday, apparently in Kansas, you get dust in your wind,
Oh, that never happens.
right? We've been in Kansas a few times, and apparently
It's a plains state.
you get some dust in the wind out there.
It
And then
happens,
I don't
yes.
have anything good for Kashmir by Led Zeppelin because it's Kashmir by Led Zeppelin. So
What do
that
you
is
mean?
the week.
Oh, you don't have anything.
I don't have
nothing quippy
nothing.
to say.
Yeah, no quips.
just Kashmir, Led Zeppelin. That enough
Boom,
said. Enough
y'all.
said. Boom.
All right.
Awesome.
Look for those this week, and we'll see you next Sunday for another live stream. So thanks, friends. Have a good week, and we'll see you soon.
Lots of love, everybody. Take care of yourselves and be kind to each other.
Yeah. Peace, friends. Bye-bye.